Hello, welcome, God bless. So this one is just a little hit on like the drug epidemic and just all the drugs in America. And on two levels, how we set ourselves up for it and then how we give ourselves no option other than drugs. One, I find Western medicine highly alarming, especially when it comes to birthing. We're bringing children into the world stacked up on drugs. I mean, how many women get epidurals or just completely go under? It's like the baby's just little, and you're just filling their brand new system with a ton of drugs, and then you have moms that have to, are dealing with depression. And I don't know, the one I knew the most was like she wouldn't do anything natural to combat it, and she actually knew exercising helped. And then one time her husband made this little comment, and he wasn't like being nasty or anything, but she took it as an insult. So then she quit exercising forevermore to show him. And he's just like, and he like apologized multiple times. He's like, I had no idea it was so important. I didn't mean anything by it. Like, if this is what helps you, like, please keep going, like, keep it up. Like, but instead she just turned to drugs. And even when she got pregnant, she stayed on the drugs. Which it's just, babies are so little, and you're setting them up, and it really can mess them up, especially when kids know they're drug babies. I mean, I know the one chick I knew who's street, to this day, from what I hear, she's still street. She was all adamant, I will not be homeless come winter, and now it's like her third or fourth, maybe her third winter. Yeah, that was one of her things, is like, well, I'm a drug baby. My mom was an absolute druggie. Like, maybe that's my problems. Maybe that's why I can't get anything like straightened out, because my brain is it was fried before I even came out. And then her mom was like really pressuring her, like, and it's heartbreaking, because it's like the mom was really degrading towards her, even as a child. Like, what's your problem? Why can't you roll a joint? Like, you're so stupid. It's just like, so I mean, now she takes great pride in rolling really good joints. So it's like, I just watched another video on just like how oh, I wish people would grasp how susceptible, or how the young mind, it just takes everything in, and it just, to undo what bad parenting does. I just wish all you parents out there could grasp how excessively important your words and actions are. So important. So yeah, we bring like a whole generation after generation into the world all drugged up, and then when we do have problems, I mean, it's always poo-pooed upon, about, anything natural. Really Western medicine just gives you big time narcotics and surgery, which of course you need narcotics to get through that. Getting cut open, that's never fun. Yeah. That's really the only options we're giving, which is really regressive. I mean, it's just regressive. And then people wonder why there's such like a drug epidemic. And now they're even promoting drugs like pot and stuff, like just like all the time, whenever, and for pregnant women. Oh, well, that's gonna be stellar. That's just gonna be that. If you really wanna, decrease homelessness, decrease drugs, decrease bad parenting. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that's a concern of mine, is just the amount of drugs in this nation, because it does dull you. It makes you into zombies. And I mean, some people may be able to function somewhat on drugs and just have like a somewhat zombie state, but I mean, when you start adding in disease and, significant injuries, and having it in your system since before you were born, not everyone can function on drugs. And they're really damaging to the body. I mean, I would love to know how much research we can have on how damaging drugs are, legal drugs. big pharmaceutical drugs, how many children we have to lose to vaccinations before people are like, no, no more. It's not okay. We can do better than this. And yeah, we can do better. So hey, if you are pregnant, good luck with natural childbirth. And you know what I found really fascinating? I had a neighbor, and they lived somewhere in Asia, and she had like this weird chair in their bedroom, and I'm like, and it had like a hole like in the base of it. I'm like, what the hell is that about? And she's just like, oh, that's a birthing chair from Asia. And I'm just like, say what? And that's a major concern too. I mean, with all our advanced, wonderful knowledge, why do we have women who have like, you know, 7, 10, 15 pound, you know, sack of joy plus everything else that goes with them on their belly, laying on their back? I mean, not only does that put a ton of pressure on the spine, but I mean, what is it? Like gravity. Like you would want gravity to help, you know, pull the baby out. But instead we have women just sitting flat. I mean, it makes like birthing like just so much harder. It seriously does not make sense to have women laying down between all the pressure on the spine and having gravity like working against you. That it seriously makes no sense. I have to, well, I originally thought the way Asians gave birth was like, just like, oh, that's really different. It really makes sense to have like the baby not laying on the spine, and to have gravity helping the women like push the baby out. So yeah, alrighty, those are just some thoughts. Have a great one. Bye-bye.